My name is Emily Thompson, and I'm a kinesiology PEK major.
My name is Matt Bridges, and I'm a kinesiology PEK major.
And I'm Aubrey, I'm a junior school health major.
At the beginning of the semester, we set goals for ourselves, and that included getting better acquainted with technology, making a difference in the lives of the students that we were mentoring in the elementary school, learning better classroom management skills, and bettering ourselves as future educators.
So today in our video, we're going to talk about our experience with the Parent-Teacher Conference, different applications we learned over the semester, our field experience, classroom management, and SRL skills.
Before we talk about these things, we're going to get started with a little brain break.
Brain breaks are just one idea that can be implemented in the classroom to give students a break from work and to have some fun. They can be a great stress reliever and a way to get blood flowing after time of sitting down. In Tools for Teaching by Fred Jones, we learn many classroom management skills that we will be able to implement throughout our journey of becoming educators and into our careers. As new educators going into the field, it is important that we always remain calm, know how we're going to handle situations before they occur, respect those around us, and always implement the rules regardless of who it pertains to. We learn valuable classroom organization skills, how to handle different types of students in different scenarios, how to compose ourselves, and many other lessons that we will be able to implement in our future classrooms.
The Parent-Teacher Conference has better prepared me and given me an idea of what to expect in the future. Now that I have an idea of what it's going to be like and I'm more comfortable with the process, I believe my first real Parent-Teacher Conference will be a successful one. My main takeaway from the exercise was that at the root of everything, building a relationship with the parent will be the most beneficial thing I can do as an educator. It is important that the parent trust the teacher. A good relationship built between parent and teacher will positively impact the student. Parent involvement proves to give students advantages such as greater academic achievement, behavior improvement, and greater motivation for learning.
The Parent-Teacher Conference gave me a new wave of confidence and insight into dealing with the situation with a student concerning academics. I've always dealt with parents in a sports setting, so this is a new valuable experience that I was able to learn from. I learned the necessary preparation that would make the conference run smoothly, the proper body language that I needed to portray, and how to hold a conversation with a parent that allowed for both of us to voice our opinions and concerns. The most important takeaway from the Parent-Teacher Conference was that I must not put blame on the student and be open to learning and making adjustments to myself and teaching style so that the student is successful and not be afraid to take the extra step that is necessary to help my student be successful.
The mock Parent-Teacher Conference helped me gain valuable knowledge and strategies that will be very beneficial when situations arise in my future career. The biggest takeaway I had was to approach the meeting with a completely positive attitude, with the sole focus of finding solutions to place a student in the best possible position to succeed. I also learned the importance of having previously established relationships with the parent before conflict occurs. By making your philosophy of teaching clear to the parent from the start and communicating and celebrating their child's successes will make handling conflict easier in the future. Learning these lessons in the mock conference have prepared me to handle conflict professionally and effectively as a future educator.
One goal that I set for myself at the beginning of the semester was to make a difference in at least one student's life this semester, and I feel that I accomplished this with my mentees. I was put in a bilingual classroom, which was intimidating for me, but I learned so much from it. My mentee would grow so excited when I showed up and told me how much she enjoyed me coming. She was always ready to tell me about her weekend and what was going on in her life. We set a goal together for her to finish a chapter book by the end of the semester, and she ended up finishing 2. Aside from my 2nd grade mentee, I have 2 4th grade mentees that I worked with as well. They were a pleasure to work with and taught me valuable lessons about teaching that I would have not gained otherwise. It was heartwarming to hear my mentor teachers tell me how grateful they were that I had been coming and how much their students looked forward to seeing me each week. Not only was I able to make a difference in their lives, but they made a difference in mine.
Going to Crockett Elementary this semester for my field experience helped me gain many mentoring and tutoring skills that I did not previously have. Each day I assisted a different mentee with different types of work. Because of this, I was able to see how each student is unique and how they each learn in different ways. I love being able to explore the different ways to assist the students that met their specific needs in order for them to succeed. It felt great to walk into the classroom and see several different students excited to see me and ask their teacher if they could be my mentee for the day. I saw many students grow their knowledge of technology and academics, and I grew as an educator in the process.
Learning about Microsoft PowerPoint this semester provided me with very valuable information. I know without a doubt that I will consistently use this tool in my classroom. In class, I learned about features on PowerPoint, which will help me make my presentations and lectures more eye-catching, and hopefully help me keep my students' attention in class. I also learned about many different shortcuts that will definitely help me with efficiency and will save me time in the long run. With how much I plan on using PowerPoint as an educator, I'm so glad I got the opportunity to learn more about how to use it in class this semester.
Learning about Microsoft Excel in class this semester helped me gain knowledge that will benefit me as a future educator. Although Excel can be a difficult application to get the hang of, it can be very useful for not only teachers, but for any occupation. The most important skill that I learned about Excel is how to make a gradebook, which I can use every day as a teacher. Excel can be beneficial for almost anything, such as sign-up sheets, recording data, and many different calculations. Even if you are not skillful in mathematics or statistics, Excel is able to take work that is tedious and make it easy and convenient. I can even use what I learned as a student for many of my different courses that I am currently in. In conclusion, the goals I set at the start of this semester were achieved through the activities and experiences I had in this course. Whether it was applying SRL skills to my daily life, or learning new tips and tricks about technology and how different applications work, or learning techniques about managing the classroom, I was constantly bringing in new information. This course pushed me out of my comfort zone and challenged me in ways to become a better person and a leader. I strongly believe that I'm a better educator now than I was at the beginning of the semester because of activities in this course.
Throughout this semester and at the completion of this course, I can say that I achieved the goals that I set for myself. I am better acquainted with technology, have gained great experience by being in the field, and to the students that I mentored, they have had a great impact on me that I will carry as I develop into a professional. As for SRL skills, I feel that I have gained great skills that will better me as a student and will bring great success to my future.
To my teaching philosophy, I now view progress as the ultimate goal versus perfection. I will seek doors of opportunity that will help bring success to my students and athletes, and know that I must always be open to change and learning new lessons in order to be successful in such an evolving field. I know that I am bettering myself as a teacher, educator, and coach, and this course has been a great aspect in that progress because of what I have been exposed to and the comfort zones that I had to step out of.
For the course this semester were to become more familiar with technology and to learn a little bit more about what it's going to be like to manage my own classroom one day. Practicing using tools such as Excel and Smartboard really gave me an idea of how I can use these things in my classroom. It'll help me with scheduling, with time management, with teaching, and organization. Another thing I got to learn about this semester was meeting business, and I learned this from Fred Jones' book, Tool for Teaching. It was really helpful to read up on how other teachers deal with situations in class, such as problem students, talking, and other issues. In addition to these accomplishments, I was also able to improve on my SRL skills. Task analysis includes goal setting and strategic planning, which are both imperative to completing assignments in this course. Strategic planning involves time management and organization, which help me complete work in a timely manner. I know all of these skills will help me in my future as an educator as well, and I'm very thankful for everything I got to learn in this class.
We hope you enjoyed watching our video.
Thanks and give 'em!